Aquarius, hey Aquarius, this is a general reading for Aquarius. Winning on strong Aquarius placements. Hope you're doing well. Just had a Aquarius full moon energy shift. Thank you. I've had something's been conflicting you recently perhaps. Aquarius, there's something that's been conflicting for you. It's to do with your home. It's to do with your home life. There's been something. Conflict in your family life maybe at the moment, something. And it could just be family members causing you a bit of conflict. But it seems this conflict has led you towards manifesting things. Perhaps you've been upset about something. It's something that's been difficult. So perhaps you're coming through that. You've just come through that. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. The World. King of Cups in reverse. So, yeah. Walking away from something. You've been in perhaps a position of having to see things from another perspective. Perhaps you haven't been having the support that you've needed as well here. You might be reaching out to friends. You might be you might be finding sort of some kind of solace in the things you enjoy doing, and that could be within the home. Or looking at doing some more, let's say, creative projects with Pentacles, things that are going to take your mind off. Something that's caused you a bit of conflict that I feel is within the family environment or something, Ten of Pentacles. So moving away from something to perhaps re-establish yourself in some way. You could be taking a break. You could be seeing opportunities to take a step back. Spend time focusing on the things that you like doing. Here, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Perhaps your home life has become, there's been changes, and then now there have been changes which have been difficult perhaps in your home life, and now you're feeling a bit more secure and stable. You could have moved recently and you're just settling. Something's changed in your world and now you're feeling more settled, getting over something. Yeah, perhaps you've fallen out of love with some things you've been doing, or you've been stuck in a bit of a place where you haven't been fully immersed, focused, or possibly even over-focusing. You could have been over-focusing on the home and you haven't been getting out as much because you might have been establishing something within the home, or there's been changes so you've had to reorganise or rethink how you're doing things, or you have been just looking to feel more settled. It seems that there's been something where you felt unsettled within your home environment. Now that could be to do with a move, but you're starting new things, and you're possibly also reaching out to others who have, say, a similar mindset, making new friends, making new contacts. You're not alone. Guardian angel message, you're not alone. And this could be what you're doing. getting a bit more out into your community, meeting new people, finding more like-mindeds, and taking care of your needs. It could be, Aquarius, that you're having to take a little bit of maybe a step back from the things you're doing, realising that you might need some downtime here. You know, there could have, as I said, it looks like there's been some kind of upheaval within the it could be workplace, but it looks more like within the home. And because the circumstances might have changed, you're having to regroup and release the old and rest. So it's an end of a cycle here for you, Aquarius, and it seems that the next best thing you can do is actually have some rest and actually have some time out and connect with people who you feel are more on your page. And this could be happening naturally at the moment. The Magician, this could be something you're manifesting, is, you know, people who are on your wavelength, you know, meeting people kind of in a non-purposeful way, you know, not necessarily with clear intent. You could be meeting people by chance. That's not really bumping into people who you feel you can connect with, making also possibly stronger connections. Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, being a bit braver, Aries energy, being a little bit more courageous, in making maybe new contacts, new friends, you know, taking charge with authority. The Emperor does, Aries energy, taking charge with authority. Yeah, and you also have the Moon card. As I said, full moon in Aquarius. We just had, and you could have been getting a lot more intuitive messages and paying attention to that intuition, hence the Magician, hence stepping into your power, the Emperor, just following the flow of things, letting things unfold, going with your instinct more, instead of possibly ignoring it. Perhaps there has been something here within your home life that's been unsettling, or there's been a change, and so you're kind of needing to sort of ground yourself more and go with your instinct, you know, go where, follow your nose, go with your gut more. Yeah, and possibly going through some healing. Healing occurs when you give yourself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. You might have been triggered recently, again with this Five of Wands here, and found things over a little bit, finding yourself sort of swimming in your emotions too, which has brought things up to the surface. And this could be why you're listening more into your intuition, because you're paying attention to things that need healing, paying attention to your feelings more, and with courage, you know, not dumbing them down, if you like. You're not dumbing down your feelings, you're letting them exist, you're letting them come up to the surface, you're prepared to heal them, you're prepared to acknowledge them. And this could be why you might be feeling like you need time out, you need time away, you need to have some more downtime for yourself, taking care of your needs, realising you're not alone. You know, when you're in alignment with the love of the universe, your peace cannot be disrupted. And seeing positive change. The World card here, seeing positive change. And it could be as simple as you wanting to, you know, be around a friends group, be around people who you find you're connecting with, you know, sharing things with them, sharing perhaps things you've recently been through, sharing your thoughts, sharing your ideas, feeling safe enough to do that, feeling perhaps more secure in yourself to be able to do that. Yeah. So the moment that you embrace peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment the universe can truly get to work. And you could be doing, not being so concerned about outcomes, not rushing things, not having to have everything finished in a week, not having to feel that, you're accomplishing things too quickly, getting more in touch with your intuition, knowing when it's time to slow down, knowing when it's time to take a break, respecting, your rhythms and cycles of your body more, not allowing yourself to overwork. The loving energy of the universe. You are the loving energy of the universe. Tuning in more to your heart chakra, tuning in more to you, your, what's good for you. And this could have been a result of you having had some difficulties within the home or your work life that's pushed you into a different place emotionally and a different place mentally. And also it could be that you're feeling that you can contribute more, where you might have felt that your contributions to maybe conversations, your contributions to other people, your contributions generally, aren't that big a deal. And perhaps you're realising that, your contributions are important. Because your happiness is a direct reflection of your level of faith in the universe. Going with the flow, allowing things to unfold, not feeling as if you have to control or overly organise your life, because you're good at that, Aquarius, overly organising. And perhaps you're letting that go a little bit, letting things take their natural course. And that's possibly where you're at, wanting to be in nature, perhaps meditating on your desires and your intentions by being in nature. You could be at the moment feeling very drawn to nature, wanting to be in nature more than ever, and asking for guidance, and also allow you to see things with a positive perspective. Hanged Man, you might have been seeing things a little bit negatively and dwelling too much on the negative of any given situation, especially if it's been difficult. There's been difficulties perhaps within your home family life, and deciding to see things more positively, asking to see things more positively. Perhaps you need to reach out to other people. Perhaps you've come to a point where you want to reach out to other people to ask their advice, to get their help, to not be afraid of, speaking about things that are, that's got you up in your emotions. And this could be where courage has come in here, where the Emperor, where you're a magician, and the Queen of Pentacles, where you're feeling more secure within yourself to be able to discuss things that maybe you wouldn't normally talk about. Or maybe you didn't think that perhaps you had people around you who would be able to listen and understand. Perhaps you're coming across people who have, a greater understanding, that you can share your worries with, share your concerns with. Being guided towards certain individuals who you feel you can open up to a little bit more. As I said, share things with. And it could be the move, that you've been settling down somewhere, or feeling more settled within your environment, within your home environment. Yes, because when you take good care of yourself, Everyone benefits. So give yourself the time and the space, you know, for a relaxing treat. Do something good, you know, that's really good for you, for your well-being, for your mental health, your emotional health. Perhaps a swim, go and have a massage, pedicure, some kind of treat that's going to lift your spirits, that's going to improve your sense of well-being, or a short break. Yes, another time out card here, because you've been so busy taking care of other people's needs, perhaps, or being busy with projects, being busy with things that's been taking a lot of your energy. So take care, stop, take a break, take care, and take some more care of yourself. Take care of your needs, winter. Take care of your needs, time out. You've been so busy. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits, and this could be something you're beginning to realise and notice, that when you do that, you know, you attract better positive energy into your life, because you're feeling happier and you're feeling more relaxed. There could have been a fair amount of stress happening for you recently, Aquarius, and you're now you're realising that it's necessary for you to spend time in nature, it's necessary for you to kick back a bit. You're being advised to kick back a bit, take more care of yourself, put your needs first. You know, when you care for yourself, of course everyone else benefits. Families and happy changes. So there could be some happy changes within your family as well. Which could be a result of you, you know, kicking back, being more relaxed with things, not feeling that you have to accomplish everything all at once. Yeah. And perhaps there's been concerns of your children, how your children are doing, if your children are well, if they're flourishing, if they're happy, and you're being advised that they are. That they are. Yeah, and you could be bonding more with your animals as well. At the moment, if you have pets, perhaps they need more of your attention. Perhaps you need to bond with your pets more at this time, because they bring you special healing as well, and they might be needing you as well. Yeah, disconnect from the world. So you do need to take some time out, Aquarius, because there's a lot here suggesting that you need to do that. And you probably know your intuition has led you to this. You know, we've had this full moon in Aquarius, and your intuition could have been supercharged. So, you know, giving you those intuitive messages that you really do need to take a little break and focus on you, self-care, self-love. Yeah. And maybe your deepest calling as well. Maybe you're being led to your calling, which has provoked perhaps some changes in the way you're doing things. And realising your value. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. So it's about your stability too, Aquarius. How to make yourself feel more stable within changes that the changes that you might have just encountered or are going through at the moment. Keeping yourself grounded, keeping yourself focused, keeping yourself Grounded by following your instinct, keeping yourself grounded by spending more time in nature, connecting with nature more, connecting with your pets more if you have pets, taking time out, even just a day off, or an afternoon, day off work, to recharge your batteries, and respecting that, honouring and respecting that, and doing it, following through. Also, step away from the crazy making diet for a second. Kale and spirulina taste like ours. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer gets on. So that could be something as well. But you need to perhaps, not be so strict with yourself as well. Perhaps you've been quite strict with yourself recently, in a dietary way, not wanting to, too healthy, too healthy. Go and maybe go out for dinner, go and indulge, go and do something that you wouldn't normally do. Relax. And also don't believe every shitty thought you have. If you've been having some negative thoughts about things that have been difficult and challenging, you're already being advised here to see the positive to any given situation. You're being helped here and guided to see the positive by spending more time in nature, by taking time out, focusing, thinking about your intentions and desires, so that you can see things more positively, from a more positive perspective than you might have been of late. Easy does it. Yeah, it's no need to hurry or force anything. And you could have been in this energy where you felt that you were pushing on deadlines or pushing on, completing things and tasks, creating your own sort of unrealistic expectations of when things should be done, for example, and everything is occurring in perfect timing, and just believe and trust in that. Yeah, purification, yeah, maybe you need to detox. By all means go out and have some kind of nutritional change. Attack the chocolate if you like. But also be aware that you might be having to, detox your mind. From a lot of worry. You might have had things that were, pressing, difficult, some worry, some changes within your family, within your work life, things that have, changed a dynamic, for example. Get into nature, get to the sea, meditate on the sea, meditate on the ocean, swim, get into salt, have salt baths, start feeling fresh again. Freshen up and freshen up your perspective as well. Yeah. And start making choices from the heart. The more you do this, make choices from the heart, because you have King of Cups in reverse. You may not have been paying attention to that and being very mind focused, mentally, focused on things, up in your logic and reason a bit too much. So, make choices from the heart. And if you haven't been well, you've been feeling, run down, tired, there'll be a return to good health. Don't be afraid to, discuss things with people who you believe will be able to help and understand you. Yeah, Emperor twice. So it's okay to stay organised, but you can put things on hold. If you're feeling tired, run down, and you need a break, you know, meditate on your intentions and what it is you want to be achieving, but don't force, don't hurry, don't push it, don't make it yourself. Don't set yourself unrealistic deadlines either, and don't use the word deadline if you can help it. Due date or due time, or it's a little bit easier to manage. Yeah, so amid the discomfort, yeah, you're discovering personal growth. And this, you know, growth isn't comfortable. Growth isn't often accompanied by comfort. Personal growth isn't about comfort. It's about change, and it's not necessarily comfortable, but that could be something that's challenging you as well. So let things go, let things flow. And also you're being reminded that there's nothing sexier than your authentic truth. So keep going that heart chakra, keep your heart chakra open. You know, making choices from the heart. And perhaps you're being more open as well at the moment, Aquarius, being able to discuss things more openly, and not being afraid of, you know, any kind of like judgment, criticism. Yeah, and expect some news. Good news to come in. Good news to celebrate. Any announcements, birthdays, friends' birthdays, anything like that. If you're invited to celebrate in anything like that, go along, enjoy. You might have just celebrated something, a success you've had, an achievement. Thank you. Yeah, and make some discerning choices. So, yeah, you might be faced with a few of them. Go with your gut. Don't ask for too much advice outside of, yes, discuss things if you want to discuss them with trusted friends, but don't expect your trusted friends to be able to make decisions for you. But do take heed of any advice that might be valuable, and to also be brave and honest. And don't be afraid of your truth. It's not going to be like anyone else's, it's yours, it's unique to you. It might be time for you to also protect yourself, but also drop your shield, so don't overprotect yourself. Be open to new things, be open to new people, be open to new situations, open to whichever thing comes your way, and use your discernment and make decisions from your heart. Yeah, because you're the humanitarian sign of zodiac, and this could be you now on a mission, more in tune with where you're going, what your life purpose is, helping to channel uplift humanity. It could also be linked with children, with animals, your immediate community as well. Yeah, to tune into the portal of your heart, so your inner temple needs you to tune in with devotion to your heart space, where it's all at. And this could be something you're practicing, becoming more aware of, and how things work out when you do that. How you manage to manifest more lovely things, more abundance, you know, more great things when you do that. And not be afraid of, you know, who you are, your truth. Yeah, and follow those nudges with the instinct kicking in, maybe guiding you to go to certain places. And you're beginning to do that. You're beginning to follow those nudges, that advice, so that you can go with that with no kind of focus on any outcomes or what you might encounter or who you might encounter. Just accepting, just showing up, and letting things unfold, allowing yourself to be more open as well. That's all I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that was helpful. Sending you lots of love. Take care. Till next time, bye.